welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have almost completed the texturing of this particular sofa over here. So now what I'll be doing over here is like I'll be adding some lights over here. So let's add some lights to it. So very first of all, I'll go into the lights over here and let's take a Vray Sun over here. I'll take a Vray Sun. So I'll go into this. Let's click yes over here. So I'll just push it in this way. I'll go over here into the filter color. I'll take one light color over here. Let's go into this and give photon emit radius. I can increase that. So let's increase the emit radius slightly and push this up. Select this light. I'll go into this. Let's go into rendering, go into render setup. We'll do some basic render settings over here. So I'll go over here and I'll go into the V-Ray. Very first of all, I'll set the type as bucket. Go into the image filter and let's take a Catmull room over here. Go into this. I'll change some subdivisions over here. I'll reduce this noise threshold and let's try to render it once over here. So we'll try to render this. So I have just added one Vray Sun over here. So as you can see, after adding this, the light is very high. I can slightly just reduce the lights. I'll go into the environment. I can activate the GI environment. So I'll select the light and intensity multiplier 0.2 I can keep, and if it is too much, still we can reduce the lights. So I'll go into this. Let's keep to 0.05 and let's render it once again. So let's go into the material. I'll go into the material. Let's go into the mode. Let's go into the compact and get material. I'll take an HDRI. Let's take Vray HDRI. So double click on it and I'll call some HDRI materials. So I'll go into this. So we'll call some HDRI materials over here. So I'll just call one HDRI material and make it as spherical over here. Let's render it once. So let's go into rendering. Let's go into the environment. I'll go into the environment. I'll add this HDRI over here in this way. So let's go into the rendering, render setup. So let's go into the render setup and into the environment. I'll drag this map over here. So the light is still very high because the color for the wall which we have given, let's change the color for the wall. Can slightly go with some other color. Now this is going to look good over here. So I'll just select this light, drag this up, and instead of that I'll make it as a bit yellow color, and let's render it once again over here. So let's render it. It's burning the scene right now. We can still reduce the intensity, or else we can just switch the light angle from the top. Okay, so I'll just push it a bit wide over here. So we'll keep this angle over here, and let's render it once again. Now this looks a bit better over here. So I've just switched the lights over here. So select the lights, and go into this subdivisions. I can increase this turbidity. We can keep it as 1.8. Ozone, I'll keep it as 0.7 over here. So you do have the filter color as well. So as you can see, so we can work with the filter color as well. So let's go into rendering, render setup, and make the GI irridance map, light cache. So we have to make some changes over here. So I'll go into this and I'll change this to exponential slightly. Intensity 0.1, can slightly increase the intensity if needed, and also the material for the floor, slightly we can increase its reflections more over here as required. We can render it again. Now let's select this, and if you need to put something on the top, you can put it. So if you need to put a box onto the top over here, that can be put over here. We can just render it once again. Slightly the light has to be reduced, so I'll just slightly reduce the lights. So go into this 0.06, and I'll put one Vray light from here as well. So again I'll go into the light, and let's take one more light from this direction, I'll just slightly place it. Alright, this looks a bit better. So select the light and let's give some temperature, double sided, invisible, and let's render it once again. So we can go with this, make it as white, that would be better. Now let's render it as once again. Alright. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel if you're not subscribed yet. So thanks for watching this tutorial.